What's a pit yacker?
Pit yacker, it's the lingo, innit? People always say to me, they're like, you're a Mackem, and I'm like, I'm not actually a Mackem. Actually, no, they say I'm a Geordie, and then I have to have rate words with them and tell them, hold on, I'm from Siam, I'm a pit yacker, so that means I'm from a mining background, like strong mining history in my family. Like my dad worked in the pit, me granda worked in the pit, I'm sure me great grandparents worked down the pit, me other granda worked down the pit. Me dad is from a family of 9 brothers and sisters, and they grew up in the deepest, darkest depths of a little place of Siam called Dordon, dragged up in Dordon, as people like to say it. But I feel as if people from the northeast are not spouting bullshit. They've come from a background of grafters, haven't they? From pit villages, you know, there wasn't always food on the table. There wasn't. Even though it seems that you didn't have a pot to piss in, the happiness was unreal. You would go out round the streets, raking about the streets, knocking on doors, kicking about on the parks. There was always a daft dog that walked along that had no owner. That never happens now. But it's obviously the way of the world and all the risks involved and digital age, and it's quite sad really when you think about it. Very sad. I think it's, without a doubt, it's my favourite place in the country. And that's not just because I'm from here, it's because there's so many interesting people who take the time to share their story. And it's not because it's, oh, listen to me. It's because they're really passionate about where they're from. Nah. Well, I am. I didn't put on any airs and graces like when I'm doing talks or I'm being interviewed. I talk in my language because it's interesting. When I worked for the bank, I hid behind my accent a lot. I was on the phones and I thought that I had to talk in a certain way. And I swear it wasn't until I left the bank I started growing my confidence in who I was and where I was from, appreciated like me background, me upbringing, got inspired by people like my dad who just talk as they talk. Can be quite insulting sometimes, but hey ho, that's what they're like. It wasn't until I left and started doing something I was really passionate about and thinking about why I was put on the planet, that's when I stepped into my own and I started to accept. I'm a pit yacker. I say I'm gunning down here and I'm not going to change it for anyone. And if someone's got something to say that about, then that's their issues. I've never really thought about how passionate I am about where I'm from until now you're asking us. We're very much a YI type of person here. I love our accent. I think it's mint. So that's what a pit yacker is.